Hey, crafty family, it's me, and that's Tigger. I'm not the dog. Tigger, are you the crafty family? Anyway, I hope it's not too dark over in this area because I couldn't film by my desk because it's covered in crap as usual because I still haven't gotten that cleaned up because I'm still working on my pocket letter. I know that I said in the last video that my next video was going to be the pocket letter envelopes. The problem I'm having, and the reason also why the configuration box, which I mentioned in the back video, the problem I'm having is my internet. I couldn't afford to keep my cable internet, which is what I used to use to upload all my videos. I hope you don't mind looking at my dog while I'm talking for a second. I couldn't afford my cable anymore, so I had to have everything shut off and get DSL. And if any of you know how DSL is, it sucks. But mine is even worse because they couldn't install it properly. They have to replace a wire or something. So when I uploaded just a 10-minute video, it took 6 hours to upload. So the other part of the configuration box video is over a little, it's like an hour long. And when I went to upload it, it said it was going to take like 7,000 minutes or something. And when I'm trying to upload a video, the rest of my internet just doesn't work. So if I want to do anything else while I'm uploading, it like ceases to work. So, that's the problem. They're coming out tomorrow to see if they can fix it or speed it up or do something. Otherwise, I'm going to blow my brains out. All I want from Santa this year is my cable back. But I'm like frustrated to the gills with this stupid DSL, as I actually thought it would. I mean, I obviously am smart enough to know DSL is not as fast as cable, but I didn't expect it to be that bad. I mean, it's just bad. So unfortunately, I'm only going to upload. I'm going to try to upload the shorter videos I make, like the envelope thing. I might be able to work on that tonight or tomorrow. And then what I'll do is when I go to bed, I'll upload it so that it's uploading that whole time. And then while I'm at work, maybe. And this one, I'll upload it late tonight. So it'll be up actually tomorrow. Today is Tuesday, so it'll actually be up Wednesday. And Wednesday is when the cable or the DSL dipshits are coming to fix or just stand there and tell me, oh, it's fine, and it's not fine. So, hi, Tigger. Say hi, Tigger. Okay, you gotta move out of the way. Anyway, so today was my first day back to work, and on my way home, I stopped at the creative reuse place called Turnip, and it's really cool there. There's two different places I go to. One of them is more like a thrift shop for crafting, and everything is like individually priced. And Turnip, you just go in, you just fill your basket, and then you hand them a donation of whatever. So usually I would give them like $15 or $20 for like a big basket full or 2 baskets full. But, they don't care how much you give them. And I even told her, I said, well, I can't. She's like, oh, don't worry about it. You don't even have to give anything. And I gave $5 because I didn't really have any money, but it just felt nice to go and be able to look around. And I haven't been out of the house and done anything like that in forever. So Tigger, if you'll move, come on, buddy. I'm going to show you what I got real quick as best as I can and hope that Tigger, please, this dog like wants to get involved. So anyway, I got just some random stuff. Like I got these pieces of material. He is just going to be nosy. He's like a cat. You know when you're doing something and your cat like gets right on top of your stuff? That's how Tigger is. Anyway, got these pieces of material that I want to use to cover a journal, as they're really, really pretty pink, and I love them. And so I got that. And then I got some random lace. There's a green and a red and a white. I'm thinking Christmas. So I've got like a ton of this lace. And I'm like leaning over trying to do this. So I apologize for the shaky camera. I got some purple. And I know it's dark in here. Because I'm like in a weird place in my room. This is like a purple and white lace. And I thought I've always had like people say, oh, I love purple. And I don't really have much like kind of purple lace. So if I do a project or something, I'll be able to either give it away or, I figured I'll put it in, like I put it in a pocket letter, or I can put it on something that I make that's purple. Some white seam binding, and it has like a little stitching pattern through it, which I can't show you because my dog just farted, like literally just went. I don't know if you heard that, but yeah, he just sat next to me and farted. So it's gonna stink in here in a second. You should be thankful you do not have smell-o-vision. Anyway, we all got IBS or Crohn's disease in this house. Everybody's bowels are screwed up. This is some really cute polka dot craft ribbon. I thought it looked more like seam binding, and it looks old, which I thought is cool. I like to keep the old packaging. This was really pretty, and I thought this would look good with the journal that I make with this, to make it like pink and like use this ribbon to tie around it. I just thought that was so pretty. I'm really sorry about the quality right now of this video because it sucks. This is some more lace. They have buckets of lace. It was crazy. And then I got these little itty bitty brads. They're like, it's a brand new package with these teeny brads. I got to share some of these with my friend Alicia because she loves brads, and these are cute little flowers. Then I got this big thing of, this is like vinyl, but it looks like leather. Tigger, please get out of the way before I kill you. My dogs are so spoiled, it's crazy. So don't think I'm being mean to him because he pretty much has the run of my life. But anyway, vinyl, making Midoris, stuff like that, which I haven't gotten to do yet. That was like one of the things I wanted to do before I got sick, but didn't happen. So I got this big piece of vinyl that looks like leather, and I thought that would make cool journal covers. I don't know. Good stuff. Then I got this, which I saw, and this would be a great for Christmas project. It's like trim with these little beads, little pearls. And then I found this book, and it says Believing in Ourselves, Women's Wisdom. And I just thought it was cute, a little book, and if I don't like, you know, reading the little quotes inside of it, I can just turn it into a little journal or something. But I thought the quotes were actually kind of cute inside. Like it says, fail gracefully. If at first you don't succeed, don't take it personally. In fact, revel in the fact that it didn't work out. Then look forward to the day when it will all come together because you kept at it. I just thought it was really cute, this little book. I just saw it sitting there and I was like, And then there was like this little scrapbooking embellishment. It's like a cake. Isn't that adorable? Like cherries on it. Little sticker or whatever it is. I don't even know what it is. Is it a sticker? It might be a card. Let's see. Wait a minute. I didn't look. Yeah, it's a little card. Oh, how cute. So cute. And then there was this little metal snowman, which, of course, it's Christmassy time soon. And then there was these little metal angels, and, like, I think that's a flower. Yeah, it's like a flower, and there's a couple metal angels. I can make some pocket letters and give those away or put them on a project. I'm not religious, but I love angels because my mom, when I was little, I used to think angels were so pretty, and she started buying me like all kinds of angel stuff. Don't mind my pants, they're all full of paint. And so I have an entire huge collection of angels that I love. They're packed away right now, but so I love angels and stuff. Even though I'm not religious, I love me some angels. But look at these little presents. They're like little gift present stickers. I thought I could make like something with a little tree and put presents under it. That was cute. Then I got some more like of the fibery stuff, and this was really pretty. It has like really pretty colors. I love these colors. These are like my favorite colors. All these teals and pinks and purples and real pretty cheery colors. And those I can use for like, you know, tassels and stuff. And then I got another, this is a piece of elastic, and I thought for putting around a journal or something. And then I got these little, I think these are brads or stickers that say things. Explore, travel, time, world, blah, blah, blah. Blah, blah, blah. Blah, blah, blah. And then there's this, which is another fibery stuff with all different colors. And then there was this. It's like a letter opener, but I can use it as a bone folder too. It has a frog on it. Isn't that cute? I just thought that was so adorable. It was up at the register, or where you go to put your donation, and she was like, oh, take one of those. And I was like, so cute. And then this, I was like so thrilled to find this. A whole thing of zippers. And I love this stuff for mixed media. And when I saw this, I was like, heck yeah. So I grabbed the zippers. And then this was a really cute little trim. Sorry, I'm like, I can't, my depth perception is completely off. It's like a little stringy kind of trim with little beads on it. I just thought it was cute. So that's that bag. And then there is this bag. This is a bag of vintage ephemera. Okay, sorry, I wasn't paying attention. I don't have my alarm on, so my camera shut off. Oops. So anyway, I got a bag of the vintage ephemera, which I was telling you about, and it had like old book pages and all kinds of stuff in there, like from an algebra exam or whatever. And then I got, these are wrapping papers, and they're like, you know, a nice big full sheet of wrapping paper. I didn't even realize I grabbed this one, but it's like a We Are the World type of thing. It's so cute with the little kids from all over the place. Very cute. And then, of course, snowmen. My favorite Christmas time character in the world is snowmen. And vintage. I like vintage Christmas stuff and snowmen. Those are my favorite things. And then, of course, this wrapping paper, which I want to use in that journal that I make with that pink material. And then I got little toy soldier and toy horse and toy train wrapping paper, which I thought was really cute. And then they had some loose scrapbook paper, and I found well, it's backwards, a Christmassy kind of winter scene, which I thought was really pretty. And then my favorite thing that I got, and it was Kismet, it was Kismet that we met, is this book of sample lace. Look at this. It's all sample lace. And what's nice about it is I can obviously cut it off the paper and use it for things, but I can keep it on here and just cut it off the book and then use it as a stencil with modeling paste. If you've never done that, you know, on a project, you lay down the lace and you tape the sides of it, and then you use your modeling paste through it or stencil with something, and it is really pretty. So, and there's a ton of it in here, and I'm so thrilled to have this because, yeah, that's freaking awesome. It was Kismet. So that's that bag. I think I showed you the fibers before my camera shut off. And then the last bag, which has a lot of little goodies in it, and I had to double it. I found some of my favorite tape, which is the red double-sided tape. That's my favorite stuff. Some more lace. This is like a really pretty, like slate kind of blue color. Real pretty. I thought that would be good for Christmas, like scenes with blue. A brand new package of paintbrushes, which have the acrylic handles, which I'm thrilled about because I really need to start replacing my wood handled because I have a tendency to leave them in water with some acrylic. So these are nice, and they've got like a nice grip on them. And I got a whole bunch of different mediums they had. They had gloss medium. This is about a little like a third full. Fine by me. And then this is like full, brand new bottle of pouring medium, which I just watched my friend Sandy's video. Sandy Waters, I want to say Waters. Yeah, not Walker, Waters. She did a video and did a pouring canvas. Now, I've never used pouring medium to do that, but I've done canvases like that years and years ago. And so this is like the first time I've ever gotten my hands on some pouring medium, so I figured I can do, you know, give this a try. But it's a brand new bottle, and it was like, this stuff is expensive, man. It ain't cheap. I know that. This was probably a $10 bottle. And then I got this half full bottle of heavy structure gel, which I want to play with. I thought, how cool is that? And I don't know why it's not focusing. But anyway, I'm not sure of the quality. I don't know. But it was $10, so I'm sure it's decent. And then I got random paints and stuff. This is a Liquithick high viscosity gel thickener. I've never used a gel thickener. Then they had, you know, acrylic paints, and this is a big old full bottle of burnt sienna. I've got like a purpley color. I got, what color is this? Oh, I got this one strictly for the name. I mean, hold on. I gotta hold my camera a certain way. Come on, focus. Hooker's Green Deep. That is hilarious. Hooker's Green Deep. Let's think about that for a second, shall we? And as my dog barks, Hooker's Green Deep. Yeah. You're going deep, honey. I don't know who Susan Shui is, but Hooka, you going deep. I don't know. That was just funny as hell. It's sold as is. Anyway, that was pretty funny. Hooker's Green Deep. Oh, man. And then there's this one, which is cadmium yellow. And then I found these. I saw somebody, don't know who it was, one time speak about speedball. Come on, focus. Speak about speedball ink. And that's what this is. And I don't know what to do with it. It's block printing ink. But I grabbed it because they're brand new bottles. Like, this one's a little bit empty. But the yellow one was full. This one's full. And there's, like, I got 4 or 5 colors, and I don't know what it is for, but I'm going to look it up and find out and see what I can use it for and play with. So I got that. And then I got all of these, which, again, don't know what they are. It's paint cream, and let me read the directions. It says, peel the film off the paint with a paper towel. Apply paint to the brush directly from jar. Use separate brush for each color. Clean, fresh paint cream from brush and stencil with dish detergent and warm water. Okay, so I guess it's like a stencil paint. But I got a whole bunch of these little pots of that. And I got other stencil paints as well because there were some brand new ones. And there's another stencil paint. Here's another stencil paint. Yeah, I just grabbed... I couldn't really reach into the thing because it was kind of high up, so I was just kind of grabbing and pulling stuff out. And then there's more of those here. Just different stencil paints. Another brush. This is a nice rubbered acrylic, whatever. And it's not bad. This would be good for... It's a little stiff, but not because of paint. It's just like the brush itself is like a stiffer brush, which is good for things. And I got a couple of these clips to use for when I'm holding stuff down that's drying or needs to be in place. Oops, there's some more stencil paint. More stencil paint. Let's see, what's this? Oh, green seam binding. This is a little package of what looks like teeny tiny envelopes. And of course, right now I'm obsessed with teeny tiny envelopes. And so, ooh, they're not paper. They're like vinyl. Ooh, I'm so glad I grabbed these little vinyl envelopes. That is adorkable. Look at that. There's like 2, 4, 6 of them in the package. How cool is that? And then, of course, I got some pop dots. And then I got these really cool tube beads. They're like glass pink, different shades of pink tube beads. Maybe they're not glass. I can't tell. Are they glass? I don't know. They feel heavy enough to be glass, but I don't know. Tigger, get. Thank you. I got this, which is, it's Incredible White Mask Liquid Frisket. It's for masking things, and I thought, it's a full bottle, brand new. I figured, another clip. I figured I'd check it out and see what that's all about. And then I got a couple of pieces of junk jewelry. One of them I'm going to break apart. 2 of them I'm going to break apart. Let me show you on my leg. Because I thought these are really cool, like little fans. And so I'll break that apart and use it. And then I got this one to break apart as well because I really like the medallion. Or just maybe I might even put it on a different chain and wear it. It's got like these, it's heavy. But I just thought that was cool. I can use the chain for other things. And then this one I got, it's a bracelet. And I am not breaking this apart. I'm keeping it and wearing it. Because I just thought this was I love these kind of bracelets. I don't know if you can see it clearly enough. It's got like all little danglies. And there's nothing wrong with it. It's perfectly fine. So, yeah. And because my wrists are so small. But yeah, I just thought that was adorable. I'm keeping that for myself. And that's it. So that's what I got. $5. That was my donation. And I got all of this crap, which I have nowhere to put. So anyway, that's all I wanted to do was show you that real quick. I hope you guys have a great rest of your week. Make sure you do what you love what you do. And I will talk to you guys later. I love you. Bye. Mwah.